In a world where personal branding often means louder, faster, and more outrageous, one man proved that restraint, elegance, and artistic consistency could be far more powerful. In this episode, we're exploring Bryan Ferry, not just a musician, but as one of the most refined examples of personal branding in modern culture. Ferry didn't just make music, he curated an identity. So, let's get to it. Welcome back to Savvypreneurship, where I break down business insights from the world's most powerful brands. If you're new here, consider subscribing for weekly videos on business strategy, branding, the total customer experience, and occasionally on the luxury lifestyle. Bryan Ferry is what happens when fine art theory meets popular culture. Before he started his music career, he was educated at Newcastle University, studied under pop art pioneer Richard Hamilton, and was deeply immersed in visual culture, modernism, and conceptual art. This matters because Ferry approached his career the way a designer approaches a fashion house or a creative director approaches a luxury brand. Every detail mattered. Ferry created a paradox, and paradox creates intrigue. The paradox here is that trembling, emotive, almost fragile vocal delivery. It's combined with Savile Row tailoring, white tuxedos, dinner jackets, silk scarves, and cool detachment paired with emotional vulnerability. He transformed the rock star from rebel to refined provocateur. This wasn't accidental, it was designed. Bryan Ferry understood something entrepreneurs often miss: style is strategy. His fashion choices communicated authority, cultural literacy, European sophistication, and distance from mass market trends. Examples: he was wearing, or still wears, sharp tuxedos instead of leather jackets, hair always immaculate, and a closer look to a luxury brand ambassador than a rock frontman. He wasn't chasing trends, he was setting tone. One of the most powerful lessons from Bryan Ferry is cohesion. Look at Roxy Music album covers, the solo album artwork, the music videos, and the stage design. Everything aligned around cinematic melancholy, European glamour, fashion photography aesthetics, and controlled sensuality. Ferry understood that branding is crucial before branding even became a buzzword. Even the sound was on brand. Musical choices included synthesized textures, romantic melancholy, art rock sophistication, and nostalgic references to classic Hollywood. Ferry didn't chase radio trends. He built a sonic world that reinforced his visual and emotional identity. Just like luxury brands, recognizable without logos and emotional before functional. So, what does this mean for entrepreneurs, executives, and creatives today? One, curate, don't perform. Ferry never over explained himself. Mystique increased value. In business, not everything needs to be shared. Two, consistency builds authority. Decades later, Ferry's brand is instantly recognizable. A scattered image weakens trust. Three, elegance is differentiation. While others chased rebellion, Ferry chose refinement. Zig when others zag. 4. Aesthetic is not superficial. Your visuals, tone, and demeanor communicate before your words. Perception often precedes competence. And 5. Timeless beats trendy. Bryan Ferry aged well because his brand wasn't time-bound. Build something that lasts beyond the algorithm. Bryan Ferry didn't just succeed, he endured. His genius wasn't volume or controversy, but control, coherence, and confidence. In a noisy world, Ferry reminds us that sometimes the most powerful brand is the one that whispers, but whispers beautifully. Thanks for watching. If you found this breakdown helpful, give it a like, subscribe, and share it with a fellow entrepreneur. That's how you can help me grow my channel. I don't use paywalls, I don't do sponsorships, and I most certainly don't ask to contribute to any payment site. As a seasoned entrepreneur and educator, I simply enjoy sharing my experiences and giving back to the community. Consider my value-added, self-paced, comprehensive online starting a business course at business-wisdom-academy.com. Until the next episode, be curious, keep learning, and stay savvy.